Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is Let's Play the Outer Worlds. I played this at some point in the past, but it's been like a while. I don't remember how much time. I don't remember what stats I picked or anything I really did. So guess that's the downside of playing a game for one part and then not touching it for like half a year. Whoa, it's laggy. Oh, Parvati, can you help with the lag? Okay, I did play this game like forever ago in back when it came out on the... Okay, that's not the button. How do I look at my journal? I remember like getting your friend preach. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why are people shooting? Why are you shooting? No, no. Okay, but I had to go find the preacher. Why is everyone angry? Okay, how about this? Let's leave, and people won't be angry at us. I want them to calm down. Because I don't want to kill the preacher guy. I want him to join us. Apparently I made decisions last part. Parvati, what did I do? Yes, I know I could go back and watch my own video. Wow. It is definitely not loading the best. I can't rob the dead people. Parvati, I can see why I may be making decisions where, you know, everybody was shooting at us. So, yeah. Yep, that's slow-mo. That's... oh, okay. That's aiming. Jump. That's probably reload, but I think I have full clip. Don't worry, we'll fix that full clip issue here in a moment. Pretty sure there's bound to be enemies around here. Some... Did he survive? Yeah, he did. I consider not killing him. But then I, you know, chose to kill him. Thank you, Parvati. Maybe. I'm better. Well, you know, they say like, hey, you okay? Like, oh, you should have seen the other guy. Yeah, which piece of him? So the money is bit cartridges. How do I see how angry different sections are toward me? Botched. Think we're okay? Yeah, it's not botched. I mean, what? How do I shouldn't have struggled that hard to figure out what the number... Did you just say number A? Wow, I didn't give myself much strength at all. Well, this is probably... Oh, there's reputation. So, they're angry at me. Kill on sight. I remember there being a Vicar Max in this game. I'm not sure if we can recruit him anymore. If we can, we will. You know what? Part of me wants to go back and try to sneak, but honestly, you haven't mentioned him yet. How about this? What if we go around the town and we walk quietly? Maybe no one will see us. As long as they don't. Okay, that's the plan. We're going to try to find a way. Where's the front door? Okay. What is that? I'm seeing a health bar to something. Okay, here's what we do. We're going to save right out. Why does this remind me of a Dr. Seuss book? Right. Sky. Yeah. I think I understand why I did what I did in the previous part. Your employer was an asshole. Okay, we're going to save. Make a new save. We're going to go in here. I'm going to try to... Okay, that's crouch. We're going to try to sneak. And the hope is that after we walk a little bit, you'll bring up your preacher friend that we might be able to talk to without him shooting us. Okay. All we gotta do is walk around a bit without people seeing us. And you should mention your friend. Can we talk? Can we not talk while crouched? Crouch?
Something you need?
Nope. Okay, how do I pull up my map? Now. Wait, what the fuck was that? Idle camera? What the hell even is that? Oh. Why would I want that? Whatever, Nope, nope. What's my armor at right now? Tech skills. 3. 9. Yep. This totally won't make people more concerned when they see me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the church. Okay, so we're going to try to sneak into church in the hopes that no one's angry at us. Still. All you gotta do is get through town and not kill anyone. We can do this. Also kind of want to rob this dude. Okay, that's pretty sure that's the church. So maybe your friend won't be so angry at us for, who knows, maybe him and the one guy didn't get along. I see triangles to the side of my screen. Okay, you're not angry, are you?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Why is my gun thing blinking? Is there a way to put my gun away? Okay. This will make this go better, I think. Vicar Max? Are you angry at me? Hi. Yep, that's a... So... So we need to find a way to make them not shoot us on sight. Also, your boss, who I'm going to say he's the person who shall not be named, not because I have a problem with his name, but because I don't remember it. All I remember, he was a dick. Thompson. Pretty sure that was his name. So I wonder how we make them like us more. Gotta make some decision that would make them like me. I don't know. It's mainly I want to try to recruit Vicar Max, but I can only do that if they're not shoot me on sight. Then again,
Come along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're
well, that's two of us.
Here, move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Could do without the gallows humor. I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I could tell. Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Hi, I remember you're the lady who grows, like, fruits and vegetables out of human corpses.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever
You at least
troubles
have a
with
more
water, leave them at the gate.
placable
You're welcomed here.
demeanor than Thompson had.
Dear.
Dumb response.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Okay. Yeah.
Reed's dead. Excuse me if I don't shed a tear. I'm not exactly surprised he'd hire someone to cut off our power either. That's exactly his style. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
I don't know.
Think about it.
If I make them happy enough about it, then I could hire the preacher who has anger issues.
Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
A hero, you say? You didn't see part 1, did you? The dead man promised me
Cannery's
yours.
got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
I could talk more to you, but I'm just bored. Parvati! At an impasse. Okay, let's go. That. Hi.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way?
All the time.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can.
Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better now, too. There's a group of Zers living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food, or something. That passes for food, anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green, and Levia told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms. I suppose tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run on aether waves, so I've been catching up on the serial dramas. Masked Marketeer, what do I do without you? Crazy? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. I can see myself leading a cadre of marauders. A band of bandits? Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14, the 100 Hooligans? Featuring Zoe the Bandit Queen? You know, it would probably do like better for them to have the cannery, because you can just move all this shit into the cannery because you have actual walls. It would actually like be more likely you guys wouldn't die. So that's it. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yeah, working in a factory can suck ass. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another? Yeah. The things we do to pay rent. I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I always hated the cannery. Yep. But it pays the bills. Though I couldn't imagine living in a society where you actually live, where your employer is also your landlord. That's just, I mean, heck, no one likes the government being involved in their personal lives. It's like, yay! Overbearing control, people. It's like, I don't know. Just gets irritating. Well, and that's the thing, you got like in trouble for getting sick. Even though the thing is this, fucking Thompson was like feeding people mutant fish shit mixed with sawdust and pieces of metal. And he's overworking everyone, treats everyone like garbage. I mean, I come in, he was talking to you like you weren't even a person. Heck, I know from a previous playthrough, like whenever this game came out, I played on PlayStation, he worked your dad to death, and the company basically, sold you. Like, forced your mom to go away. It's like, families are important. And basically, you had lots of important things taken away from you. You were mistreated. Everyone in that town treated you like, heck, you messed with a vending machine when you were a little kid, and people are still harassing you about it. I don't know how much time passed. I don't know how old you are. I'm not going to ask. That's not really good manners. But the point is this. You don't deserve to be treated like that. Grantedly, you do have a bit of a lack of spark, if you will, when it comes to certain things. But that's not that you don't have that. It's just that, heck, you're like me in real life. It's just that you're tired all the time. Granted, part of it's just overwork and insomnia and stress and just health issues, but still, you're in this story, your dad died of a heart attack and your mom left because you were just, she cared more about the job and you're just disposable. And it's like, that sucks. It sucks when you feel like you're garbage or you're worthless, whether you're disposable, when you do have people that care or, you care for and they're gone. How do I put the gun away? There. Kind of felt comfortable talking to you while pointing the gun at you. But at the same time, it's like, how do I put the gun on my pants? Did I just hook it to my belt? Let's go to that idle view so I can see where I put the gun. Just my hands are lower. So my arms are probably gonna be really tired later. Where do you holster your gun? Nope, it's a video game. You got a bag of holding. Ooh. Kind of makes me think of a lava. Main point is this. You were... it makes sense that you don't really have a lot of a spark when it comes to things, just because, one, you don't really have anyone. Two, you get treated like shit. Three, you're sick and tired all the time. You're overworked. Heck, at one point you talked to one of the later crew members about, oh yeah, at least Mr. Thompson would let me get 8 hours of sleep a day. He would give me 8 hours off from work, so for sleep, it just wouldn't be consecutive. So first off, that meant you were working 16-hour days. And you were only given 8 hours off for sleep, and those weren't even consecutive hours. I understand this situation on this world sucks ass. But that's not more reason to treat you even worse. He basically talked to you even worse than if you were a machine or a tool, or just, almost as if you were less than disposable. Even though you're actually, one of the most important, if not the most important person in that entire city. So, yeah, really you can't be blamed for anything, because a lot of it's just the circumstances that, everything around you and the people were shit. So, we'll try to recruit your friend Vicar Max. Aside from that, we should probably get a chessboard game, so you and I can actually play that. So, aside from that, I'm kind of hungry. What's actually... Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of this world. Heck, later on in the game, the people in charge of the company for this game, Well, not the game, not the company that made the game, but the fictional corporate company that exists in the world of the Outer Worlds, Edge Worlds, Rib Worlds. I don't know. Anyway, the people in charge of the Galactic Empire here, they're like, oh yeah, we're just going to tell everyone it's early retirement. We're just going to kill everyone, keep the food, because we realize that there's no nutrition in food, and it's getting worse and worse. And eventually people are just going to die of starvation. Heck, there's one planet full of a bunch of scientist people. They're like, oh, we're going to give people stuff to suppress their appetites. But here's the thing. You have to work a lot of manual labor, and you don't eat enough calories, well, then you just pass out. And heck, it's possible that even if you get massive calories, if you're not getting enough nutrients, you're still going to die of malnutrition. I'm just saying, yes. I can understand people being, like where they can come from on certain things. Like, oh, stuff sucks, we got to do this to survive. But there's no reason to treat people badly. If anything, you should treat people even better. Appreciate that, they are having to live through that hardship too. And they have to rely on each other to survive. But no, they're just treating everyone like garbage. Well, I hope overall the journey with me is beneficial to you. And, let's go find the Zoe person. Ah, there we go. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny in your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in the camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got a spare canned salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some Adrena time too. Everybody loves Adrena time. Even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2, Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. Gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Is that like a pizza place? Okay. Let's go help somebody that's apparently making worse decisions than me. Which, I'm kind of setting the bar... Do I say that I'm setting the bar low or high in this circumstance? Either way, you know what I mean. I'm glad I don't get hungry. Though I believe there is a survival mode in this game where you have to have like water and food and sleep, or else your character starts dying. Okay, that makes more sense. Feathers growing out of... it makes more sense than thinking the tree was winking at me. Then again, alien planet, it could have eyes. Hello, sir. Have you seen critical hits? That's not doing as much damage as I thought it would. Ow. Hold on, I'm robbing your friends. What do these buttons do? Okay. I think that's a special attack? Yep. I forgot Parvati is 4. Why did you put extra letter F's in that? I'm sorry! Can I high-five you? I don't think there's a high... Is there an emoji button? Emote? It's called emotes, right? The thing where like Dark Souls and Blue Fire. You played those, right? You played Super Mario? Well, I guess ducking and jumping works then? Is a spin jump an emoji? And an emote? Ah! That hurt. When in doubt, shoot out in the knees. Oh god, I'm dying. Give me a moment, I'm gonna eat things. Where's the food? Okay. At least there's not like radiation and stuff like in Fallout. Right? 1 medium-sized mock apple. 200% of your carbohydrates. Okay, use the power of Thor. Thor power! That's awesome, Parvati! Whoa! Oh, ah! He doesn't see me. Whoa. We'll come to you. But first, supplies. But yeah, it's just, that's fucked up. Like, whenever we get to that, the part where they're like, oh, it's called early retirement, they just plan to murder everyone and save the food for themselves. But the way the developers of the game present it, it's very hilarious. Then again, it's kind of like I'm like me. I feel like I make cursed, cringy content, but then I watch videos like Meat Canyon where a person actually drew shit and animated it, and it's a bit disturbing, but it's hilarious. Hi.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest
that reminds
the
me.
coast has ever seen.
There's this person, I can't remember their name, but there's a shop. I think it has some of the best clothing options. It's in the what's the name of that city? The corporate city. The city where, you know, the president of the assholes is. Anyway, aside from the president of the assholes, like, there's some interesting shops there. Particularly, there's this one shop where you have a shop owner that sells like some of the best gear in terms of clothing that also gives some very interesting stat boosts. And the way the individual speaks to you is very flattering. It's very endearing. It's very... And it also does come off as sincere. Almost a level of praise, admiration, and validation. Which honestly, well, one, I feel like if... I feel a lot of people don't get enough of that in their lives. You know, just actually feeling that they have value or they're cared about. Sorry, I kind of spaced out thinking that the face of Zoe's actually pretty. Which is, I think, more so a compliment to the developers of this game. The fact that you were able to animate a video game character that I feel successfully crossed the boundary of Uncanny Valley into looking realistic and human enough that they could probably actually pass for a real person. Granted, there are still a couple certain color palettes and stuff that would be off from the real world, but I don't think my computer would handle such things. Plus, that would probably take forever to program. I'm just saying, like, I'm not knocking it in any way, but Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, it was a movie back on VHS, and it was just, on the one hand, it was impressive, especially for the time, but also the characters looked kind of dead. Like there was just nothing. Granted, you could probably add a little bit more reflection to this person's eyes, but they don't look the same as that movie. Which, don't be wrong, I really enjoyed that movie. And the animation for that time, that was just amazing. It's kind of like saying how like Super Mario World was just, or Crash Bandicoot was just ahead of its time and amazing. And keep in mind, this game's been out for like what, 6-something years or something like that. And like my computer's an Intel 7, so it's not, it's a laptop. So it's not exactly like super advanced, and I'm sure there's computers out there that are much more powerful than this, and games that there's probably been lots of mods for this sort of stuff in terms of just making things look more realistic or adding extra dialogue choices. And it's nice that they just don't stand there completely on mobile. Though it also kind of reminds me of the Let's Play of Mass Effect by Freelance Astronauts, where they messed with it by they did lots of things to lots of games that were not meant to be done but were hilarious. Kind of like Legend of Zelda, there was that one top thing that's supposed to be part of a puzzle dungeon, and he's just like riding around like a horse, but he's just like flying around like a Beyblade, like moving faster than anything's supposed to exist in the game. But in terms of Mass Effect, they did mobile things, including using tanks as part of cutscenes, and just moving characters and having them just like, sometimes the characters would bug out and just start doing things they're not supposed to during a cutscene. That was like, okay, because that's the thing. Not only are some mods unstable, but even if you have two stable mods, they can interact with each other in very unusual ways. Heck, I would always find interesting little glitches I could do with games that were not meant to do. For example, there were lots of times where I know those save files, because I played this game on the PS4, a base PS4, when it came out, and I didn't have connection to internet, so I had no patches. And I ran into so many glitches. Heck, at one point I played a game called Greedfall on my PS4, and I ran into a lot of glitches with that too. Heck, there's one point where I had a Sailor Navy guy who's like got one of those triangle-shaped hats, but he has like a bunch of tattoos. I think they're called the nauticals or something like that. I don't know. But at one point I made some sort of glitch that made all the textures for his skin invisible. So it was like a ghost person, and it was just like a walking suit of clothes, but all the parts where the person wore was just invisible, which was hilarious. Heck, in midship on Halo, if you were to assassinate somebody and have them fall headfirst into those blue little shield things, it would make the head elongate and stretch and like flop around a lot, like 10 feet. Heck, I remember at one point the vice president in this game, I remember crouching on top of his desk and blasting him point blank in the face with a shotgun, and one of his arms glitched out and became around 70 feet long, and then additional shenanigans ensued. Anyway, the main thing I think really came to mind here is this. Given this person's personality, like, I know Parvati is into women and not guys. And I know she winds up meeting that one person on, the ship. The big ship that's like the colony ship that I can't remember the name of. Which, like, I'll say this. When I got Outer Worlds for the PlayStation, I may have crashed it a lot. I may have encountered so many glitches. I may have had so many save files get corrupted over and over. But I platinumed that game. And I did more than platinum it. Not only did I get every achievement, but I actually went and I did every possible side quest in every interaction I could. I tried to get every interaction out of every character. Like, every option I could have taken, I went back and redid it over and over. And I found multiple ways to soft lock my character. For example, if you go through the game and kill every single character in the game, there are a few problems, which technically you can do that, but, like, there's a mission where you go to a radio tower, and if you kill that guy, you are then trapped inside the radio tower, and you can't leave. And it's just, you're stuck. So there's one person you can't kill. Though I did find that there's some opportunities later where you can kill him, but it's just like, you gotta be careful about that. And of course, the scientist guy always hides behind bulletproof glass. Though I will say this, if you wind up killing everybody in the game, you wind up becoming really the de facto leader of the world just because, there are no other candidates anymore. But I'm not saying you can take any kind of moral choice in this, but imagine all the stuff the modding community could do. I'm just saying this. Parvati does wind up meeting like a engineer person on that one ship, and they have a mutual interest. But it's just like, I don't know, I think Parvati and Zoe would actually get along pretty well. Like, I'm pretty sure that could be a DLC option. Or like a modded option.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
But yeah, just this character. It's actually very pretty. Just the way the face and everything's rendered. Granted, longer hair is more usually a preference of mine, but still. Though how is... I know I'm nitpicking now, but how is your hair dyed? How do you have makeup and lipstick in a place where people don't have food? I'm thinking too hard about this.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Well, I mean, that one dude's got the Frieza box set.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer?
I actually have the entire Frieza box set
I'll take my
on
stuff
10
and
VHS
head back, I
tapes.
suppose.
Uncut.
Race is gonna be
There's
boring
33
times
episodes,
with me.
uncut Dragon Ball
That
Z.
to look forward to.
It's 10 VHS tapes. I don't care about everything else. Go. But yeah, like, developers of this game, like, look at that face, the way it's everything. Like, they successfully crossed the uncanny valley. And the fact that I'm not really being lewd about this, is this what's referred to as look respectfully? But I mean, and look at how, like, everything's animated. And not, like I said, not even for a person who constantly jokes about, jiggle physics and stuff. It's more so just looking at how anatomically, the person's skeletal structure and everything actually works the way a normal human being should. You actually programmed a bunch of ones and zeros to actually function like a person should in real world. Granted, you can always add more, and of course there's limitations to both the computer programs, the computer engine, and of course the console. Or computer in this case. That was kind of cool how you leaned forward. No. I just wanted to zoom in. Didn't want to point a gun at you. Look, you even see the eyes move here and there. And just the blinking, the breathing. Wait, do you breathe in and out? Do I see movement? No, that would probably have been too complicated to program. But yeah, developers of the game. I am very impressed. And same with you, like, imagine the amount of time it would take to draw everything, even if there's some computer parts helping. I mean, look at all the details. I mean, the zippers, all the parts of the belt buckle, the little fanny pack thing that's full of tools. I mean, even just the way the glove's designed. Though, your shoulder pad makes you think about Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Right, I have level ups. Which one of these is shotgun? So what? Base health, that can help. Ooh, more slow-mo. These are just quality of life. Ooh, that could be pretty cool. As is that. I need to be able to carry things. Okay, so let's head back to the town. But it's pretty fucking kick-ass that you have Thor powers. Oh, I remember this like super magical hammer that's got like all the different elemental powers in it. And I know where it's hidden on the ship. Though I'll be honest, part of me wants to kill everyone on that ship. And part of that reason why I want to do that is because there's a special cutscene that AI on the computer does of the ship, where it's like, yeah, about that. Like, as I talk to the AI person who I don't remember their name. But anyway, AI person. They're like, oh, so did you talk to the people on the ship that you also don't remember the name of? Let me put the gun away. Not that I'm still holding it. I think my arms would be buffed by now if I had carried this shit all the time. Anyway, the AI is going to be like, hey, did you do the mission for the person on the ship? Of all the things that we don't have pronouns for anymore because I can't remember what anything's called. Anyway, the main point being is this. Normally, which was probably what we're supposed to. Because on the one hand, I want you to meet the one person and be happy. On the other hand, I want to kill everyone on that ship. And like half of that reason is because the AI's reaction afterward when you tell her that, yeah, I killed everybody, I have to find another way, and it's like, and then the AI's face goes all like serious, and it's like, okay, attention, Captain is a psychopath, and then it like gives me alternative mission objectives so that I can progress the game. The other half is because I want to kill everyone on the ship. Partly because they annoy me. Partly because this is a video game. And where you have a giant hammer. You know, you putting the hammer away kind of makes me think about that movie like Thor: Dark World, where, you know, Chris Hemsworth just hangs the hammer up casually on a coat rack like it's a hat. I still think Edward Norton should come back as the Incredible Hulk. And I think Hayden Christensen would make a great real-world live-action movie Wolverine. He would also make a great Majin Vegeta. Like, I'd imagine, like, Ian, you know, the guy who played Palpatine, if he were to be, you know... Why did I read your name as... What was it, George Romero? Damn it. James? Who's the guy who did the Mall movie? George Romero, right? Grace Romero, George... I wonder if they thought of the same thing.
What is it?
Found your friend.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
You have Pepsi?
Let me know if
Can I have
can
some?
do something for you.
Okay, you paid me with experience, I guess. Okay. Cool. So, missions. Right, there should be people in here I should talk to. How did I gain a bolter pistol? Oh. George Romero gave it to Grace. It's fuck. I'm still thinking about the zombie movie, okay? What was the name of that Dead by Daylight? What is the name of that zombie movie where everyone's in a mall? Dead Rising? That's a video game. Hi?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Who's the dude who wants magazines?
That's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Okay.
If you're hungry, Stefan's
Nope.
got supplies.
I had two choices and I chose
If
wrong.
you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Okay, they're both wrong. Right, the dude with a name over his head. Hi, you have a mission for me to give you
good see
books.
there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
You're at least trying.
Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here?
Not really. They don't have walls.
Great, just great.
And
Running. Just like
I would
you.
say there's marauders,
Only
but
I'm
I
not
think I
so-
killed them all.
Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this
I-
fella here.
Don't know if that counts anymore, actually,
You don't
Parvati.
exactly look like you're from town.
I did kind of kill your boss. You don't really have a job anymore.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague.
Oh, that's usually regarded as a
I just
compliment,
wasn't
right?
Sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time.
I remember a dude
The third's gone.
living off of
Can't
rats
say.
inside the basement of the geothermal plant.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
I'll make an attempt until I get bored or forget. Wrong button. Okay. So, still angry. Will that go down over time? This employee should be fired, preferably out of a cannon. On track to be a great employee. It's too early to tell whether this employee is competent or not. Neutral. Groundbreaker, that must be the ship. Iconoclast and Monarch, they're all on the Jupiter planet. Like I said, I played through this game so many times on the PS4. I made... Like, there was times where I just picked one faction, different factions. There was times I made all the factions love me, and there's other times that they all had maximum dislike points. So let's go find... Probably have to go this way to get out of here, right? I don't know if I have a stamina bar or if... I think I have an... Well, my pack ability should make it where...
I've always wanted to poke around in here. Down they go!
Can I dodge a bullet? Ultra... Ooh, that's a triangle. No? Thor power! Is that more or less effective on robots? Can I rob a robot? Yes, yes I can. Robots are very robbable. Doors are also... Sorry, busy. Help you later. Doing okay out there?
That's the last of them.
Okay. I remember also there's this dude on the Groundbreaker that wears that hat. And there's two things. One, you can joke with him about wearing the hat. And, you know, you find out that he's actually trapped in the hat. And he can't take the hat off. And just there's some very interesting interactions from it. There's also the fact that you can buy the hat and then, well, you also get some really...
Incoming!
It's kind of cool that I employ Thor. Wait. I have to pay you then, right? Well, I don't know. I think we're a non-profit organization. I mean, I don't pay me. Does it count as payment if everything I take is technically from abandoned places or from people that saw the business end of my, I don't know, shake weight I have here? Okay, short story about this. I can go back and reread it if you guys want me to. But basically what happened is the company that ran this decided this company wasn't making enough money anymore, but it would cost too much money to try to salvage it. So they just sabotaged the robots to kill all the people so they could save some money. Go this way. Okay, we're not going to go that way.
Incoming! I see it there!
Good for you. It's nice that you're happy. Well, we can at least say we're both happier than that guy. I see the other D-pad things for when I have a second party member. One day.
Got 'em all!
guys remember the movie? Not the. You guys remember the video game Fear, where you like go down the ladders and all of a sudden, you know, you get jump scared. I don't want to use the ladder.
You're not real. You're not real.
Let me pinch myself and figure that out. Hi. Talk to you in a moment. First, robbing you.
Go away, Phantom.
Okay.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Well, you have
See,
been.
Higgins, this is why you must always boil your
This is
breath
what
before ingesting.
isolation and eating rats is not good for you.
No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense. Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
I think if you need a reminder, there's concerns.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, galactic defender, Sisty Pig tycoon.
Oh yeah, the sissy pig thing.
I've come a long way for someone who
That's
started off
gross
a
as
simple
hell.
engineer right here in this plant.
You're still here.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries.
I think you're lacking
repaired them,
many vitamins and
maintained,
minerals.
upgraded, did it all from my old workroom.
So,
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. Just flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
yep.
There's a behavior control.
Totally an
in the
expert.
room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need a passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Yeah, I can tell.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Yeah, it's totally.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Everyone all right? Don't mess with us. Look out! Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
If you've come to ask forgiveness for Reed Thompson's murder, I'm afraid OSI theology has little to say on the matter. To Thompson? No. I'd prefer not to join him, of course. I have greater goals to achieve in my lifetime than meeting a quota of canned fish. And Ms. Holcomb is with you. Surprising, given what you're accused of. I hope you didn't threaten her. She's a gentle soul.
I'm still a bit shaken, Vicar. I appreciate you asking after me, though. You've always offered a helping hand to those that need counseling.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Ms. Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Just a moment. If you're going to be walking around outside, make sure you're well prepared. Unless you don't care for your life. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little... See that you do...
I won't touch...
Put that away. You're making me nervous.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Sure there is. We can have another zero G.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Cannery's been running at full capacity all day.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your menu.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile. And there's the door. You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give him another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina. You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope? You really are a piece of work. I hope somebody with plague spits in your drink. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
Easy.
Heard something outside the walls today.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I presume we have you to thank for that. The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Go right ahead. Other than yourself, definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong, he seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2. If loving the place I work makes me crazy, then haul me off for mandatory re-education. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. Go right ahead.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they ain't care much for me. That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was... her Well, I don't know about normal. It's sensible. I'm just... if he wants... You mean about the mission being too clean? The machine... Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. There's been scary nights, but Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town. There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the salt tuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget. Music to my ears.
That has this much fucking weight. Ah. Did I have to process it? But what about all these guns? Why couldn't I sell those? Hi.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Music to my ears.
There, that fixed the weight issue. Yep. Did I bought shit from him. So all that armor and weapons and shit, that's why I gained weight. I accidentally bought all his shit. Great, that's a complete fucking waste.
Nice one.
Thank you. Okay, I don't want to kill anyone else. I just didn't like that guy. Let's just leave. I'm leaving. Bye. Hi. I brought books.
One of us want to go see what happened.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
It's cool. Got you some books.
No kidding. Really?
Yes.
Which one?
All of them! Oh, I can't just give you all. Okay, in order it is.
Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potato and primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Got more for you.
In suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found
I have
myself.
bullets left. Don't say ironical
Data
again.
pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down
Technically,
there?
Chester Higgins should be able to be of help too.
Hostile mechanicals. That's a complete
Once he
set.
gets
All
healthy.
3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
I mean, the bar's not set very high. I mean, there's Parvati, and then whoever's below Parvati is like a million miles below her.
I'm glad we could help.
Well, no, there's that one girl at the Groundbreaker, but I'd say they're at the same level.
Just
They're
a
both pretty
little
awesome.
I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Nope, don't care. Did I get experience? Did I get experience? Oh, did your friend come back? Hello? Hello? Alright, let's check our, reputation. Deserters, revering. What did I do that was negative? Oh, right, the Edgewater thing. You are friendly this faction. Best employee ever. Deserves a big bonus and a promotion. Spacer's choice. You are still neutral. This employee's behavior is erratic. Recommend that they see the company counselor. Yeah. I'd say therapy's not a bad thing. Heck, I'd say everybody on the planet probably needs it. Where did George Romero... Okay, I can't stop thinking about the zombie movie. Grace Romero? Yeah, I think I'm remembering right. Oh, there's houses up there. I'll visit those later. But first... Hello!
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are.
Okay, I'm letting you go to be in charge of the geothermal plant where you have plenty of room to expand. I am so close to just shooting you.
And now we must reap the fruits of your violence. My flock has no choice but to return to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know. Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
I would take it as a criticism, but I'm... considering leaving the town with a 0 population. So...
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
It's called chivalry.
We might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden.
Yeah, but all the people you're pissed off at, you know, they're kind of dead now. I could actually kill all the people that are currently there, so it's just you guys. But I feel that's overkill. I mainly just want to take care of the people that were pissing me off. Though I didn't appreciate the way you talked to me. See? I have self-control. Time to return. Is this a lemon tree? I knew it'd make you laugh, Parvati. Okay, you can actually pick a few fruit if you want before we go. I'm not sure if there's like a space Starbucks or what. Okay. I jumped over boxes. Why didn't I just fast travel? I technically still could. I'm really far away. This is my ship. This is my ship. Is this my ship? Is it my ship? Yeah, that's just gross.
Is this your ship?
Yep.
Oh my!
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
She's just so handsome.
Thank you.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh.
Yeah, I kind of don't know a lot of specifics. The guy who owned it before me,
dreamed of flying a real ship.
He landed under my escape pod.
Belonging to a proper crew.
So I just
mechanic Edgewater's got.
took his name and his ship.
Every time I think of going back,
It's okay. It was his ship's idea. Yeah, you didn't seem happy at all, and they were assholes.
And you're right.
Particularly the Thompson and Morrow guys. Those two were complete fucking pieces of shit. But they got what they deserved.
I could tend to your
Part of me was actually tempted to just let them live, because honestly their life was just suffering.
And if you ever need a pair
But then I wouldn't get any satisfaction myself. And at the end, I want that dopamine rush. But yeah, I'm very glad to have you along, Parvati. Pick a cabin and it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
We're going to play Jenga and Battleship and lots of board games. And like I said, I do think that you and that Zoe girl, and heck, of course, I know you do wind up meeting that one girl who's like in charge of like the, well, technically the whole Groundbreaker. I mean, she's basically the mayor and everything else. But if all that fails, you and I go to the bar, we can meet some people. You can be my wingman. Isn't the vicar supposed to show up and talk to us?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Yeah, sounds good. Hi, AI.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of
I'll be honest.
catastrophic engine failure.
I could have installed it right away, but my need for validation was too strong and I need to talk to you first. Actually, I think about it, the design of your face actually looks a lot like that Zoe character. Just a few different color accents. But yeah, I'll be back. Level up! Didn't get a perk. Right. Took me a while, motor really. Right, you have to actually climb the. You can't just like lick the ladder to climb it. Yay! Now I'll go back to the pretty AI lady. Ow! God damn it! Do you have anything to help with my knees? I keep jumping from too high up. It's kind of uncomfortable.
What can I do for you, Captain?
We can fly now!
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Yay!
I'm prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's do it! I'm still tempted to go back and... Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
We'll put him through.
Aha, there you are. Hail and hearty, and captain of your...
Hey! The confidence boost and the vote of confidence.
Shame about her former...
Granted, I should have probably used... I used the word confidence twice.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave.
No, I don't need a thesaurus.
Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Yeah, I have mind powers.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
He sounds so confident.
Is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities.
Also, lack of manners.
They're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lack
The minister and the chair, that's what they're called.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
I think I will.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
Confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience.
That is actually the option we get if I kill everyone on the ground.
Seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
That sounds like a fun time.
You have to be a lunatic to land.
Not the actual getting limb, but the challenge.
I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
So, how did that testing go?
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud.
So I'm a James Bond character.
Useful to you.
Not just any James Bond character. I am James Bond. The power of Sean Connery compels me.
Wrong matter of shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different.
briefly. The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Cool.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested
I don't know, those are
in
pretty
their
fun
own
playthroughs too.
If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
I'm undecided what path to take.
Ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
But first, I need my superpower cape. First, holographic shroud. Also, Thompson's motherfucking skull. Forged under pressure. The obsidian skull. That would actually be pretty damn cool to have a skull made out of obsidian rock, but that would probably be extremely difficult for somebody to make. Because obsidian can, well, you hit it wrong and the whole thing's going to fracture. The decorative skull is carved from volcanic rock, so it's not Thompson's actual fucking skull. Sometimes when forced with a choice, the only proper response is to annihilate the people asking you to make it. It's like there was a lesson we learned here. I'm not sure what it is. By the way, based on the things you do in the game, you get different things. It's like I'm stealing fucking road signs and hanging them up in my room. Not that I would recommend anyone ever do anything like that. After all, it is wrong to do illegal activities, and no one should ever do anything ever illegal. The PSA has now ended. Do I have to hack my own terminal? Basically what all this is the person in charge of this ship was planning to kill me and turn Phineas in. So had I not landed on him, he was going to try to kill me. Here's a robot. He will help later. This is, I think, Parvati's room? I'm not sure. And I think this is the Vicar's room. This is... There's a hunter person, and there's a racquetball person, and there's a adventurer person. That's all I remember. Gladys is the name of... Ah, GLaDOS would approve. Okay. I forgot where I was going. The Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
By the way,
Can we chat?
not right now. Because we're going to do something. Making a manual save because I'm going to do something that I'm going to regret. And by regret, I mean it's going to eliminate my options to play the game in the way that I want. But I want to see the cutscene with Gladys. So, let's initiate.
Can we talk?
I probably should have used slow motion. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage. Hi, it's the racquetball dude! He might not want to join me right now. I appear to be dying. That is not... Ah! That didn't work out very well. Deserters forced to return by a heroic stranger. Salvation of the Emerald Vale.
Let's talk when you're free.
About that. Where is the vicar? Why is he not part of our... Vicar! Why are you not part of the fucking team? Let's try this again. There we go. This will increase our chance of survival, because it will allow me to do things like this. Hey Vicar Max, how do you feel about that book being in French?
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
Group attack! I want a cutscene. Reputation's decreased. Whatever for? Did you power slide? Well, she didn't bend the knees. I'm glad friendly fire's off. Wait, I could probably still hurt them. I would rather not. He's like, the physics. Sorry, not trying to shoot you.
I've had quite enough of you.
Oh, there's a lot of people there. They're probably angry. Oh! The speak to Gladys thing just... oh, Ada! My computer is called Ada. Gladys is the person that I was supposed to... Okay, time to see our cutscene. They're angry? Why are you guys angry? Huh? Why are you angry? Ada!
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Even AIs deserve downtime. Don't sweat it.
Welcome back, Captain.
I'm going to be much worse about it. I can't get a nav key to Stellar Bay from the Groundbreaker. They seem slightly annoyed with me.
Activating contingency plan DN-17. Captain is a psychopath. Please use your travel terminal and venture to Monarch via the Cascadia landing pad. As a quick reminder, Captain, Dr. Wells notified us that Cascadia was a terrifying death trap, and we should abandon all hope if we plan to make it through there alive. Have fun.
Yay, fun! Load game. Yes, Parvati.
Let's talk when you're free.
Yep.
Hey,
Always got time for you.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Glad one of us knows how to pronounce that.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by.
Yeah, sure thing. This isn't another reality where we went out there with machine guns and stuff.
I bet you can Borston Beans, she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Probably.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Hey, I care about my crew members. I want you guys to be happy. That'd be a fucked up thing to say to her. Technically, this is also fucked up. But there's no other way to end the...
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank you.
How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
My pleasure, Captain.
It's nice to see a smile.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
Nah, I'm good.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Ah.
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
I will do none of that because that sounds like a pain in the ass.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Sailors often deliver or import goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with station representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been... How can I be of assistance?
Alright, there was other parts of the colony I should ask about.
Where in Terra 2? Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet. Since you diverted power to Edgewater, the botanical lab shut down, and the deserters were forced to return to town. Meanwhile, the cannery's output increased, enabling the town's population to prosper. Thank you for nothing, Captain. I cannot say. First, I need to adjust my memory interpretation sensors, but I think my answer is yes.
I was actually strongly considering that, but again, only the people that annoyed me. Or actually a direct threat.
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead...
In their defense on that, not to be devil's advocate, since, you know, I hate them more than you, but I don't think any amount of Band-Aids and Flintstones, vitamins, and positive reassurance would have fixed what happened to him. I mean, I was there when it happened, and he looked like spaghetti.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Where in Monarch? Ah, Monarch, the armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's smuggler's port at Fallbrook. It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there. I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness, and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Where in Monarch? Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to
That's a very serious face.
And risk of indefinite detention or death.
That's a very serious face.
There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death.
Is there Pepsi? If there's Pepsi, it's worth
The
going.
local report is that you will very likely die if you leave Cascadia's landing pad. This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
I know you're being sarcastic, but when I say that, I mean it sincerely. Like I said, the path where you kill everyone on the Groundbreaker and have to go directly to Cascadia, it is a slightly more challenging way of doing it, but it is very satisfying. And that's what matters most, right? Let's head out. Hold on. I want to admire something really quick. Alright, I was supposed to check this thing.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
This is my home. Can you do ASMR? Hello.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Or everyone dies.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Group hug! Yay, we went through wait. There's space a couple times. It's still awesome! Yay! What, can I jump off the railings? What if I do a crouch while jumping? Nope, okay. Do.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick.
Hey, no.
Don't care.
Guy. Hey. Feel it?
Later. Do. Apparently I got the Starman
Customs
power.
and inspection, right this way.
Hello.
Identification, please.
You know, pretty sure this is the best way to get past you. You won't consider me a threat.
That's only about the third or fourth dumbest line I've heard all day. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Thank you.
Seems a little high. That was barely a 3 in my humble opinion.
Hey, that's better than half. Could be worse.
Could be better, too. So, identification. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
No, not my day. I need that.
Flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here
So
on
that's
ground.
where my machine gun needs to
The
go?
office is located along the starboard
Gotcha.
wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but
That's probably for the best. I think most people that got promoted in the Empire and Star Wars, usually just meant that they were on the hook for anything going wrong and got force
if I had to
choked.
take a guess as to why,
Though I don't think
riled up
your
someone important.
company's that harsh.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay.
Gotcha. Got it.
Mutt, is there any...
Good. Don't feel like talking to you about that stuff.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about. Can we talk?
What's up?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time. While we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2
Dude,
some years ago.
you don't have to keep the straight up with me. I accept you for who you are. You're fine.
If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. I'll comb the last 6 months of Thank you.
By the way, I remember there being a hammer around here some. What happened? What happened? Oh.
This is it. Security.
We'll do it later.
Departures register to find
I
out which cliche
have other things I want to do first.
shipped in and out with.
That's not how you open doors. Ah, okay.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Getting Parvati a hammer.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
How did you break the ground doing that? Sorry.
We made it.
Where is that hammer? That's a leg. Do you want to wield a leg, Parvati? Oh, come on. Where's the magical space hammer? I know it's around here. Is it through that door? Hangar keycard. Probably on one of the corpses. There's like a giant prism hammer in here. But why am I not finding it? Is it through that door? If so, that's annoying. I'll have to come back for it some other time then. I didn't accidentally pick it up and not notice, did I? No, doesn't appear to be. Okay, so it's probably in that door. So Parvati, I'll give you the other hammer, I guess, some other time. That's disappointing. Well, no, I came in through there, right? So it's probably through that door. Well, that's disappointing. Really wanted that cool magical space hammer.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
Whatever. Hello.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice! Taste the freedom!
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's choice is affordable. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony. Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew.
That doesn't sound like it will help you go to bed.
Through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
That doesn't sound healthy at all.
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat. Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's.
That's arguable.
The chit-chat. I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon.
I mean, I can't really judge you. I'm kind of a moon-themed person, too.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to. Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Okay.
That's the Spacer's Choice spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that, too.
Yeah, but you just make it not to break.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong.
Nope, they fired you for that, Martin.
It's a script. If I don't follow it to a T, I might lose my job. You want me to do it right? Okay, customer's always right. Thanks. Moving on. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate. Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer? Have a look.
+5 to lying. You asked for it, you got it. Genuine Spacer's Choice Moon Man helmet, based on the most popular mascot in Spacer's Choice marketing history. Enjoy. So, how does everybody feel about this? Probably why I'm dying so easily. I don't really have much in the way of armor, do I? I do have a nice ass. And I got a top hat. Hey Parvati! Have a nice ass, right? You guys are okay here? I can go to the bar and meet people? You guys coming with me? It's going to feel very awkward and uncomfortable to be there by myself. By the way, idle camera.
Easy does it.
Hey there.
You should give our latest product a try. Holly Holly Toxi-Free. Now with activated charcoal. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself.
You got a comment about me wearing the mask?
Choice. Spacer's choice.
Hey! We're wearing the same hat!
I got you too? Yeah. Same hat. How right you are. Looks really good on you. What a snug fit on your giant head. Hope you're very happy in there.
You think he means it?
As a consumer-facing representative of Spacer's Choice, I'm obligated to project honest testimony, including what I just said. Wear it with pride, with hope. No one can take that away from you. Have a look.
Oh, that would have been better. I'm terrible at my choices. But it wouldn't match, would it? This is fine. What? Why are you there? Yep. Looks very Dead Spacey. Okay. Save. We'll call that video. Bye, everybody.